If this reading found you, pause for a moment, because something in your life is about to move faster than you expect. There are moments when energy builds quietly in the background, and then suddenly, everything shifts overnight. This could be a conversation, a realization, an opportunity, or something that changes the direction you are walking. Let's take a look at what is preparing to unfold for you. Welcome in, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with an archetypal oracle card for you. So I feel that this is a role that you might be stepping into somewhere in your life. This could be a part of you that is awakening or an energy that is external to you. So we are getting the loner. Have you encountered this archetype? So the loner is self-sufficient, reflective, and quiet. It is also apathetic, lonely, and reclusive. Now, some of you are going to resonate with the woman on this card because maybe you feel you look like the woman, or you know someone, or have, seen someone that looks like her. All right, so we're going to pull a message for you now from the universe directly. And I feel this is a message that has to do with something happening for you overnight. So when the sun is in Capricorn, once again, when the sun is in Capricorn, Capricorn favors situations that require structure or commitment. What's coming is real and it's worth the wait. Okay, so I feel what's going to happen is you're going to receive some sort of sign, confirmation. I feel overnight, this could be through your dreams or some sort of realization or something that happens. Okay, and we got this, I don't know what this animal is called. It's like a deer or goat, right? So you can share with me if you know what this is. So once again, Capricorn favors situations that require structure or commitment. What's coming is very real for you and it's worth the wait. So look at that, Gemini. All right, so I feel something is going to happen now up until December, right? December, January. So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So we are getting here 5 of Cups. So I feel this is a slower energy and I feel you might be disappointed because it's a bit slow. So what I'm feeling is your emotions that you are feeling around something that might not be working in the way that you want, the way that you desire. And I feel that there's an experience here that you're meant to have as you're moving through this slower, stagnant period. I feel that Spirit is bringing you closer to who you are. And, you might be feeling like you're the only one that is going through this, and it feels very lonely here. But what this is an opportunity for you to really reconnect with yourself, to remember who you are, an opportunity to do the things that bring a lot of light into your life. And it's tapping into something from your childhood as well. So this is really interesting. 5 of Cups to start. We have the 9 of Swords. So I'm seeing a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. I'm seeing a lot of things on the mind here, scattered energy. And I'm seeing you processing all of this. So you may be going through a period right now, which is only temporary. This is going to pass, Gemini. And I feel the period is growth. This is what's happening here. You are growing through something that feels a little bit more challenging. You may be going through this wave of emotions right now due to the many experiences you are having, things that you are seeing, things that are being said, right? So keep yourself grounded. Know that you are supported, okay? And we have the Page of Wands. So you're stepping into a new experience with this. I feel you're moving on from something. There is something here that has caused you a lot of grief and pain. You've gone through a lot with maybe a specific individual, or this could be something that you have been working towards. I feel what's happened is there have been these like detours you've been on that you were meant to be on. and they have led you to here. And there's something different that is going on now. And this is, I feel, something Spirit is bringing into your awareness over the next few days. And overnight, I feel there's something that is happening here for you. So Page of Wands. I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So look at that. These are, these cards may feel intense as you're looking at them, but know that this is almost like a tunnel that you're moving through of shadow, dark, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a negative experience. I feel you are coming out on the other side, and there is something that you are learning, some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge that you need in order to step into whatever this new experience is. And it's waiting for you, right? So know that whatever this is only temporary. It too shall pass. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So now I'm thinking that this is a goat, right? Because of the sign of Capricorn. And it looks like a mountain goat to me. So slow and steady, you are someone that can climb mountains, Gemini. You are someone that is able to make something work, no matter how difficult it looks. It might look impossible, but you make it possible. Okay, so I feel there's a little bit of confusion in your mind recently around something specific. And I feel this confusion is what's going to be clearing for you. And the confusion may be coming to you from things that are happening externally. So this is where Spirit is encouraging you to go inward. You have to work inside out. And, maybe you have to pull yourself away from some of the noise that is outside in the world, and that might be contributing to you feeling a certain way here. And, I feel that you've been looking for some sort of guidance or clarity. You've been craving this recently, and this is why Spirit connected you to me today. Okay, so that clarity is coming in. You're going to feel it deep down inside of you. It's not external. It lives inside of you. All the answers, the guidance that you need, they want you to trust your intuition at this time. I feel there's something happening right now that may feel intense. I'm seeing a lot of disappointment here, thinking that maybe things have changed, but they really haven't. And the energy, I feel this is something that is coming in from your past here, Gemini, that you have been recently moving through, right? And you can choose to not take part in this, because I feel you have left the past behind already. But there's something here that's lingering, lurking around in the background, trying to pull you back into it. And you're much stronger than that. And I feel it sucks. Like, this is what I'm getting here. Whatever this place is, it freaking sucks, right? And sometimes you just got to go through that sucky energy. And what's happening here is there's something hidden that is being revealed through this energy that doesn't feel good. There's something here that I feel you are learning, something that you're understanding, something that you're able to carry forward. And I feel for some of you, this is you holding your boundaries. Like, this is where things feel testy to you, is you holding your boundaries, saying no. Maybe there's someone who is crossing the line, right? Stepping over a boundary, and you're having to reinforce it. And it doesn't feel good sometimes when you have to show up in that way. And I don't feel that you're being mean or rude. I feel you're being very respectful and you're being very loving, but the other party is not taking it in that way. And perhaps there is words that are being exchanged, or you're being put in a place where you look like you're the bad one. So, who cares? I feel Spirit is saying, who cares what this energy is? It doesn't have to come in and invade your energetic space. You get to choose what you want to focus on. And if you take a look here, we have these full cups. Yes, in the background, things are burning, but that has nothing to do with you. You have full cups here. So the practice of gratitude right now is going to be very important. And, intentionally choosing not to partake in any kind of energy that doesn't support you and your growth and, love, that doesn't support love or connection, right? So I feel this is a change that you're moving through that you weren't expecting, and change sometimes shows up in many different ways. We can feel a certain way about change as well. And here I'm getting you processing, I'm getting you moving through something. And I feel this is something that you're doing quietly. It's not something that you're showing others. I feel you are silently, quietly in the background, just processing these emotions and moving through something that you've just been moving through, right? And I feel no one can really understand what this is that you're moving through, that this is a soul journey for you. So allow yourself to be here and process whatever it is that you need to process without trying to fight it, resist it, or whatever it is that you have been trying to do with it. And I feel that you are stepping out of this old cycle and you're stepping into a new cycle. And what they're saying is you've already stepped out of the old cycle. You're in a new cycle already. And this past energy is trying to, I want to use the word, like they're trying to invade your destiny. It's almost like they're trying to take your destiny from you. And that's not to scare anyone at all. It's just Spirit is encouraging you to take your power back in this specific situation. No one's going to take your destiny. They can try all they want, right? But you hold the power to that. So, um, that is the way that they wanted me to share that with you today, Gemini. That's really interesting because I feel that you may be going through some sort of power dynamics with another individual, and this may be taking a toll on you. And I feel it's important that you take care of yourself right now, especially if you're moving through something that is draining you and you feel like you're exhausted and you're just it feels like no matter what you do, it's just not going to work in the way that you're wanting it to. And sometimes you have to step back from that, right? Sometimes you have to protect your peace in a situation like this. I also want you to know that there's something beautiful that is unfolding here for you that is not related to anything that is going on here. And I feel that in a way that whatever this is distracting you from whatever this is. So they want you to focus on moving forward past this. Allow yourself to be with your emotions as you're releasing them. This is how you heal. And I'm seeing a major breakthrough in your healing. And I feel you processing and actually feeling your emotions, feeling your feelings is a part of that healing. So don't judge yourself when you're crying or feeling a certain way. And know you're incredibly strong. Um, I'm seeing a point in your life that changed your life. And maybe there's a reminder of that in some way that you have somehow encountered or thought of. And I feel what's happening for you tonight is clarity is coming in. This is what I'm seeing here. So every night I take a shower. That's my nightly ritual. It's important that I do that because it calms my nervous system. So I just visualize the water clearing away the day's energy. And then I also visualize the same water extending below my feet and then grounding me to Mother Earth. So this gives me this sense of stabilization. I don't feel like I'm floating around in chaos. And if I'm still feeling a little bit of lingering chaos after my shower, I usually sit and listen to meditations, or I'll write in my journal, or I'll pull some cards. I'll do something that is quiet, something that is relaxing. And I had to explore these things to find that these worked for me. And I feel that that's what's coming through the Page of Wands is you trying different things to see what works for you to stabilize and ground yourself where you feel comfortable, where you feel safe, where you feel you can, open yourself up to the healing experience in however way you need to, right? So I feel your mind here is important because sometimes your mind wanders, Gemini. Sometimes thoughts can be scattered and these visualizations, the imagination can run wild, and then we can find ourselves caught up in an experience that isn't ours. It's just like a made up story that ran wild, and we can feel a lot of ways about that. So I feel that maybe there are a bunch of different kinds of stories that are floating in your mind right now that you're having a hard time releasing and letting go of. And you know, it might be legit, like you're actually going through something and it's been on your mind. So tonight, Spirit is encouraging you to put the weight down. Allow yourself to be at peace with where you are, with what's going on. Like, this is the reality right now, and it's okay, right? It's okay. We don't need to carry the weight of the world. We don't need to carry the weight of others. Let's just be at peace with where we are in the space we're at. And, you know, create this like unwinding experience. You know, sometimes I like to watch a Bollywood movie before I fall asleep, right? I want to see a story, and I wouldn't mind that story coming into my dream. So I watch something before bed, and that'll allow me to have dreams, right? Dreams that I feel I can control. So I don't know if any of you are able to do that, where you go into a dream and you can actually control what happens. The Page of Wands. You stepped into an unfamiliar experience. So this is where I feel sometimes we can feel a lot of things when we're not used to an energy, and it can feel foreign, it can feel alien, right? So allow yourself the time to get used to where you're at, what's going on. Things have shifted. This is what your reality is now, and stay steady here, right? We're only walking through this. It's only temporary. And I feel that you have asked for something and it has come in. And because it has come in, like there's no awareness around it. So you're starting from scratch here with this experience. You might be starting over somewhere in your life as well, Gemini, right? Or there's something new that you're trying. Maybe you moved and you're in a new neighborhood and you're being called to explore. So anytime I've gotten a new job or moved somewhere, I like to get familiar with my environment, my neighbors, the stores, all that kind of stuff. So I make friends with everyone. I visit Shoppers a lot, so I usually know all the ladies at Shoppers. The grocery store, I know a lot of the clerks there, right? The cashiers. Just in the neighborhood, the coffee shops, because I love socializing. I love talking to people. I love building rapport. So I feel there's this opening here where you get to explore, you get to connect, and there's so much that is happening here. It's an old life that you are leaving behind, and I feel you're still moving through the remnants that are falling away, the fragments of you that are falling away, right? So it's really interesting because I feel like you've wanted this for a long time. There's something here that you've been praying for, you have manifested, okay? And it's now come in. And it's about now getting used to this energy, this used to this new version of you in this experience. Now, that's the other thing I'm feeling is you feel different. You're not into the things that you once were. And I feel maybe there's something specific recently that was really standing out to you because you're not interested in it anymore. And this is just reminding you of how far you've come. And it's like, you know what? I've changed. And I like this version better of me, right? So there's a huge opportunity, a blank canvas here for you, Gemini, to paint it whatever color you want. You could paint the sun, you can paint a bird, you could paint whatever you want on this canvas. I feel some of you are painters. You're very creative, and this creative flow has come in, and there's something that is unraveling for you. So I feel something begins overnight, and it is unfolding until when the sun is in Capricorn. And again, there's no need to rush the experience. So allow yourself to be here and enjoy where you're at, to move through whatever this maybe challenging experience is, right? There's blessings in those challenges, right? Challenges to me are like those leveling up in a video game, where if you want to level up, you got to do challenges, right? And we intentionally go into those challenges like, I'm going to go into this challenge. Sure, I might not win right away. I might not pass it right away, but I'm going to keep going through it in order to get extra points so I can level up in a game. This is the same thing. You have stepped into this challenge. To me, those are exciting because I'm ready to go in and take it on and see how far I can get. And if I fail, it's like, okay, at least I know and I can try again, right? So this is what the Page of Wands is representing for you. This is you not giving up. This is you dusting yourself off, picking yourself back up and trying again. And there's adventure and exploration here because I'm seeing a major discovery here for you. So I feel you're on this path right now where you're still learning and growing, and there's more to come, and you're feeling that more to come. And the signs that are around you, the way that spirit is communicating to you as well is just powerful. It is very clear. So you're going to have to share with me some of the signs you have seen recently, confirming something for you in the comment section below, because spirit definitely has been communicating. And it might be you looking out of a window and seeing something. Maybe you saw blue jays, or maybe you saw your neighbor walking a dog and you went outside and talked to them. Like, there's things that are happening around you. And home seems to be a place where you really spend a lot of time that brings you comfort. And I feel there's something here to do with your home. So you'll have to share that with me. So what I wanted to do now is pull a Shaman's Dream Oracle. So the dream realm is speaking to you. I feel you've been having a lot of dreams recently, Gemini. Maybe you remember them and you can share with us what those are, because the dream realm has been showing up in my readings quite a bit. So we are getting for you here, Gemini, is crown games. Crown games, right use of power. And the number 8. So you're incredibly powerful. We have the energy of gold. And I feel that there's this energy of gold within you, all around you. And you have an advantage here. This is what I'm getting. So crown games. So the number 8, you might be seeing this number. And I'm getting 8 days around something happening for you as well. So leadership, responsibility, accountability, and right use of power. There is a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has it and who doesn't. How to get more of it and not to lose that which you have. How to wield it wisely and not to get drunk with it and cause harm. There are the matters you need to ponder now that you find yourself in the crown game too. You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, the most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is disguising the underpinnings of this complex game. Power and all it entails can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. Which will it be for you, Gemini? Can you forgive without conditioning and keep your dignity when challenged? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable, amendable to change, or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their own way home. Now you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. There is a time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as a currency that you must spend judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all your relations, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. If you are in a higher position, it's even more important to be kind and respectful. Ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appear for you. So look at that. I love that message for you today, Gemini. So that is the crown games. That's the Shaman's Dream Oracle for you. We're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So we are getting 1010 in process. Things are in process and they want you to trust the process. So time for a change in life, Gemini. Know that you're on the right track. There is a new direction, though, that is revealing itself. You are receiving messages from the divine. You are receiving messages in your dreams. And everything that is happening right now is part of your soul's evolution. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.